we're going to break down the CPI data today and give you a preview of tomorrow's PPI data. First and foremost, the CPI data. Up 0.1 month over month, lower than expected, lower than last month. Year over year, headline CPI 2.4%, slightly higher than last month, but lower than expectations of 2.5%. Up 0.1% on the core month over month, and 2.8% in the year over year core, unchanged to last month. All those numbers better than expected. To break down these numbers, to dive into the tables, which I love to do, here's where we see the inflation. Shelter up 0.3, owner's equivalent rent up 0.3, and rent up 0.2. Food up 0.3, food at home up 0.3, food away from home up 0.3. But here's something for you: meat, poultry, fish down 0.4%, and even get more granular, eggs down 2.7%. Now, airline fares down 2.7% versus 2.8% last month. Motor vehicle insurance up 0.7 versus up 0.6 last month. Now, here's the biggest part of this, and here's why we might want to be slightly concerned. Energy. Energy was down 1%, gasoline down 2.6%, and down 12% over the last 12 months. Energy commodities down 2.4%, and fuel oil, remember that was up 3.7% last month, unchanged this month. Why should that concern us? Well, crude oil prices have rallied 10% in the last 10 days. So that number could change as we get to next month's CPI if the numbers hold up at these levels. Now, let's preview tomorrow's PPI number, because they were coming off some pretty muted numbers last month. Headline, month over month, PPI expected to be up 0.2. That's versus down 0.5%, if you remember, last month. Year over year, 2.6% versus 2.4. We'll see if that happens. The expectations were higher in CPI as well. Core up 0.3 versus down 0.4, and then core year over year 3.1%. That is unchanged from last month. So a muted inflation outlook today in the CPI. Tomorrow we'll get another look. But remember, some of these numbers are just simply 12 months out.